Hi, I'm Dean. I live in the UK, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Eurovision You Decide, which is the UK national final to select our entry for Eurovision 2018. Eurovision You Decide takes place this Wednesday, and it's coming from the Dome in Brighton, which is where ABBA won the contest back in 1974. It's been co-hosted by Måns Zelmerlöw, who obviously is Swedish as well, and Mel Goodrich. And we're hoping sort of Måns's success can rub off on the UK contestants because we haven't done that well recently, sadly. There are 6 acts looking to represent the UK. And the general feeling is that it's the best selection we've had since we reverted to having a national final back in 2015. And I would agree with that. I think the standard is quite good. Whether there's a Eurovision winner, we shall see. So the favourite song is called Legends. It's by a 16-year-old girl called Asanda. And it's an up-tempo song. It's modern. It's fresh. For me, when I first heard it, I wasn't sure because it hasn't got an obvious chorus. I thought, oh, where's the chorus? And then it had happened and I didn't realise it. But now I've listened to it a few times, I quite like it. And most of the people I know think it's the song that will win. It's got a kind of tribal feel to it. That's what Asanda says as well. It's kind of like a lot of drums and things. It's going to be interesting to see how it's performed. Asanda can't just stand there and sing it. She's going to need to dance, I think, and move around. So obviously it's always the same, isn't it? The performance is going to make such a difference. At the moment, we've just heard the songs. It's the performance that matters because Lucy Jones last year just stormed it at our national final and just stood there and sang a song, which I don't think the UK song last year was a great song at all, but I thought Lucy was amazing, and actually at Eurovision itself, the staging was really, really good. So of course, that's what's going to be important. Goldstone, they are hoping to represent us. They're a 3-piece girl band. They've got a kind of history of working in musicals. So I think they should be able to sing because you can't work in musicals and not sing. Their song is called I Feel the Love. Again, it's a bit like a Little Mix song. It's modern, up-tempo, catchy. One of the members, called Rhiannon from Wales, says that her favourite Eurovision song from the past is by a group called Nordi. I think she means Lordi. So if she gets to Eurovision, I'll take her to one side and just kind of put her right on that, obviously. The third act is another female singer called Suri. And her song is called Storms. And this is probably the most Eurovision-y song of the 6, I would say. Suri's got a real Eurovision pedigree. She was a backing singer for Loic and Blanche, both from Belgium, who came fourth. So she's come fourth twice. But she wants to do Eurovision herself this time. She says that Eurovision is rainbows, dancing, and unicorns. She's not far off, I guess. I like her song. I particularly like the verse. The chorus is fine. It just feels like it's just lacking something. I'm not sure. I was at an event last week where the BBC introduced the 6 acts to people in a kind of meet and greet way. And Suri is probably one of the most interesting people I spoke to. I sense there's quite a lot about her. I think she's quite political. She's very switched on. And I would like to, and I'm going to listen to more of her music because I think she's interesting. Okay, the final girl trying to represent the UK is Raya. And her song's called Crazy. Again, up-tempo, modern-ish, quite catchy. Written by, get ready, Greta Salome Stefánsdóttir, apologies if I've got that wrong, who's obviously represented Iceland twice in the past. I quite like this song. It's not bad at all. So they're the girls, 2 boys. They're called Liam Tamner and Jazz Ellington, and both of their songs have been co-written by a guy called Ashley Hicklin, who wrote Me and My Guitar for Tom Dice from Belgium. There's obviously a Belgian thing going on here, back in 2010. So Liam's song is called Astronaut. It's a bit like a Ed Sheeran kind of song. It's quite strong, but oddly, it's last in the betting. It's the least likely to win, apparently. I don't understand that because in many ways it's the most obvious song. You know, you hear it and think, oh, I get that straight away. Some people think the lyrics are a bit cringy. It's all about an astronaut saving somebody. I don't know. I think sometimes you have to be quite straightforward at Eurovision with your lyrics. So I think this could be a dark horse, actually. Liam also is from a city that I live near called Coventry. He works in musicals as well, such as like the Phantom of the Opera. So I think that's one to watch. We shall see. But my favourite song is You by Jazz Ellington. Just like Liam, Jazz has been on The Voice a few years ago. His song is the only ballad of the night, really. I suppose Liam's song is a bit like a ballad, but it's more mid-tempo. But You by Jazz is most definitely a ballad. And I think and I hope he can, and I think he can, if Jazz can sing this really, really well, and I've got no reason to believe he can't, I think this will win because it's going to stand out. The vocal range in this song that is required is quite a lot, quite wide. And also, it's this song that I really understood straight away. It's obviously about, it's about being with the wrong person, being, your partner is not the person you should be with. And I know lyrics aren't the most important thing at Eurovision, but this one is emotional and affecting, I think. So I would like it to represent us. Jazz also would be great. He likes Whitney, he likes Doris Day, he makes beads to go around his neck. There's a personality there. But I think this would be our best bet of getting a good result. Certainly, I think with the juries, with the public, it's so much harder these days, I think. But yeah, Jazz Ellington is the song for me to look out for. So, there you go. 6 songs this Wednesday. I hope you can watch. If you can't, do at least listen to the songs. They're on bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. I'm sure you can find them in lots of other places. But I wonder what your favourite is. It would be interesting to know. Anyway, do watch it, enjoy it, and let's hope we pick a song that can get us on the, as they say, left-hand side of the board. Good to talk to you.